Alien 3. The air hangs thick with rust and regret. In the auction hall, shadows cling to the faces of scavengers' souls, hardened by the grit of the outer colonies. They are here for things lost and sold. Center stage, a cage. Inside, a girl, skin the color of a bruised ocean, a red collar pulsing at her throat. The auctioneer's voice crackles. Feral hybrid. Attacked 3 owners, untamed. You break it, it's yours. A bone is thrown. She moves a blur of impossible speed, snatching it, hissing a sound that stills the jeering crowd. Silence. Then, from the back, a hand. Ryan Talon, quiet, weathered, invisible until he chose not to be. Sold. The guards move in. Come on, freak. She erupts. A sickening crack as one guard hits the bars. A scream as she disarms the second. A shock baton now humming in her grip. She stands defiant, spattered in blood not her own, a creature of pure rage. Ryan Talon doesn't move. He doesn't draw. He just watches. You don't have to fight anymore. The words cut through the tension. Not pity, recognition. The baton clatters. She steps down, a predator choosing peace, and follows him into the shadows. The station corridors part before them, a sea of fear. A child screams. A dock worker grabs her. She tenses to strike. Not worth it, Ryan says. She freezes, caught between instinct and a new, fragile obedience. He removes the collar. She follows 3 steps behind, close enough to protect, far enough to flee. Traders mock them. 10 credits says. She kills him. A port worker harasses her. Ryan stops him with a single, silent look. His ship is old, patched, its name erased by time. He opens the ramp and waits. She hesitates, calculating. Then, she ascends into the unknown. The ship is bare, smelling of oil and solvent. He offers food. She eats like an animal, eyes never leaving him. He unrolls to mats. She retreats to the darkest corner, wrench in hand. Ryan places the ship's master access card, the key to her freedom, on the floor, turns his back, and sleeps. Freedom was a single piece of plastic away. She watches all night, coiled and tense. She never takes the key. Days pass in hyperspace. She watches him work. Gravity fails. He falls. A blue hand shoots out, impossibly fast, catching his wrist. Thanks. She recoils from the touch. A heavy crate. She yanks him clear by his belt. Thanks, he says again. Her gaze softens. Trust, in these desperate places, isn't given. It's forged in moments of shared disaster. He showers, door ajar. She sees the map of his past. Plasma burns, exit wounds, blade cuts. Their eyes meet in the mirror, silent understanding of pain. She showers, door also ajar. He sees her history, not just scars, but corporate logos, surgical tags embedded in her spine. He clenches his jaw, says nothing, and leaves a soft shirt and boots for her. She emerges, cloaked in his clothes. That night, she sleeps on the mat, not in the corner. The wrench is still nearby, but she is closer. The proximity alarm screams. Unauthorized docking. 4 mercenaries breach the airlock. Armor high grade, weapons aimed. Their leader smirks. There you are, tagged property. He taps his wrist. The implant is still active. Give her back, or the collar detonates. 3-meter radius. Messy. Ryan steps in front of her. Take me instead. From behind him, a voice rough from disuse. No. She moves. A blur of blue lightning. One merc down, chest plate crushed. The second, disabled by his own disruptor. The leader targets Ryan. Carry. He shouts, a name pulled from instinct. She dives, taking the beam meant for him. She hits the deck, twitching. A beep. The skin at her neck glows red. The countdown. 10-9. Ryan lurches for his tools. 7-6. He cuts into her back. 5. Blood wells. 3. He jams a probe into the device. 2. Sparks fly. Don't touch it. She snarls. Too late, he replies. 1. He rips the implant free and hurls it. Boom. The explosion shreds a locker. The surviving mercs retreat. Silence, broken only by crackling fires. He drags her to cover. Her eyes, looking at him through the smoke, hold something new. Trust. They flee, pushing the hyperdrive to its breaking point. They hide in the forgotten mining fields at the edge of space. Her wounds heal with inhuman speed. The silence between them changes. It is no longer hostile, but contemplative. She begins to help, handing him tools before he asks, her slender fingers manipulating delicate components. They develop a language of nods and shared glances. One evening, she brings him stew, a simple gesture, not survival, not obligation, choice. In the engine room, coolant on her hands, she pauses. He asks the question, "Do you remember your name?" The silence stretches. "Kerry," she whispers. "Nice to meet you, Kerry," he says, not missing a beat in his repairs. A ghost of a smile touches her lips, gone as quickly as it came. Weeks pass. They trade labor for parts. A woman approaches a trader with a bright smile and cold eyes. She circles Kerry, a blue-skin variant, rare. Her coat parts, revealing a belt of slave collars, valuable. She looks at Ryan. "Not for sale," he says. The trader turns to Kerry. "You don't owe him anything, darling. I'm headed to the Central Systems. Pays good." She taps the collars. That night, Kerry stares at the stars. "She wasn't wrong," she says softly. "About what I am. Doesn't matter," Ryan replies. "It matters to most people, not to me. Why did you buy me?" He pauses, meeting her gaze. "Everyone deserves a choice. You didn't have one. Now you do." Later, she doesn't go to her mat. She sits beside him as he works. "I'm not staying because I owe you," she says, the words heavy with consideration. "I'm staying because I want to." He nods. "Okay." His hand brushes hers. The first intentional contact. She doesn't pull away. Months later, an outpost where questions aren't asked. They work as mechanics, a reputation for quiet efficiency. An old-timer watches them. "That the wild girl from Alien?" he asks Ryan, jerking a chin at Kerry. Before Ryan can answer, Kerry steps forward. She moves to his side, a deliberate, casual grace. Her blue fingers brush his hand, a simple connection. The mechanic steps back, stunned by the intimacy. "Is that her?" Kerry meets his gaze, steady and clear. "Not wild anymore," she says, "not around him." As the day cycle wanes, they walk back to their ship. Not owner and possession, not predator and prey. Just two souls who found in each other something neither had been looking for, but both had needed. A choice freely made, a connection freely offered, a wild thing untamed, but choosing to stay.